Yes, my people, them was crack-a-lacking. We're back with another one, boy. Father Talks Podcast. First and foremost, man, big up to my family. And when I say my family, I mean you lot, man. The ones who are subscribed, who are fully locked in with man. The ones who just watch the videos. The ones who like the videos. The ones who give their little piece of interaction here and there. It all means a lot, man. I appreciate it, all honesty, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, man. Because you see, with this journey, I started that, as much as I started it to better myself, you know, I do want to build a little something. Do you know what I mean? We all want a little something from what we're doing. Do you know what I mean? I wanna get my channel monetized. I want a good little following. I want a good audience, you know, current viewers, like reoccurring viewers, the same people coming to watch here and there, all of that good stuff. Do you know what I mean? So, like, with the journey I'm on, it does throw all sorts of emotions my way sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes I'll be like, oh, this is so pointless, man. I'm doing it to make myself feel better, but at the same time, I'm just getting more stressed out because the video I done yesterday, I only got 5 views on it. And literally, that's real spit. The video I done yesterday, I only got 5 views on it. But at the same time, with that being said, I've gained 3 new subscribers since yesterday. Do you know what I mean? So to them 3 people, welcome to the family, man. Salutes and love hearts to you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to be here. I proper appreciate it. Do you know what I mean? So saying that makes me think, nah, man has to really just carry on, not look at all the bad stuff, keep my eye on the good stuff, and just carry on pushing. Sometimes I have to rate myself. And with that word there, rate myself, with that term there, that's the topic of today's episode, man. Rating yourself. Because you see, with episodes I've done before, I'm 44 episodes in now, yeah? And I'd say from the first episode to maybe the 10th episode, it's been a bit, not negative, but it's been a bit like, you know, just trying to show where I was going wrong and what not to do kind of thing. But sometimes it's not all doom and gloom, man. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you really have to sit back. You have to look at yourself and say, nah, man, if it weren't for me, certain things they wouldn't even have gone. You know what I mean? And that's the realness. It's not even being cocky. It's just really recognizing that you are putting in the work, you are trying to do your thing, and you are making it happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, with me, in my situation now, I became a dad at 17 years old. Yeah, 17 years old. My first son was born when I was 18. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Now, me and my missus, we're 3 kids deep. Our eldest son's nearly 11 years old. We've got a nice house. We've got a nice family. Do you know what I mean? Like, man, set the bar high. I'm 29 years old. I'm nearly 30 and I've never been in jail. Yeah, and a lot of man will hear that and think, yeah, so what? But that, for a 30-year-old man, yeah, who's come from the hood, who's come from the estates, who's been about that life, who have friends who are in jail, who have friends who are dead, do you know what I mean? Who have literally, that's all they know. For them to be that age and not end up in jail, that is one of the biggest accomplishments. And I'll say that with chest. I set a real high bar for people around me and people I know. Do you know what I mean? Becoming a dad at such a young age, and even I've had hella trials and tribulations while going through my journey. All I've really done when I deep it is excelled, man. Do you know what I mean? All I've done is excelled. Literally, I've just bettered myself in so many ways. Yeah, man's had my downfalls, but we all have our downfalls. If you didn't have your downfalls, you wouldn't see your glory. You wouldn't see your success. Do you know what I mean? Because everything will be the same, you know? But at the same time, when you're in your downfalls, you just got to make sure you don't get too far into your downfalls, because that's where it goes left. And you end up doing hella madness. You end up on hella madness. Do you know what I mean? It just goes hella ways, left, right, centre, all sorts, man. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, when you're in that pit of darkness, boy, you have to say, nah, this ain't me, man. Do you know what I mean? This ain't me. I'm not about this stuff. I'm better than this. I'm bigger than this, and I'm gonna be better and bigger than this. You know what I mean? That's what I want to say, man. Just want to say to everyone, innit? Just whatever journey you're on. I know I say it in a lot of episodes, innit? But I really have to say it because it's a message I'm trying to put across, because, like, people will say it, but people just say it sometimes just for the sake of saying it. But whatever journey you're on, believe you me, by the grace of God and by all that that you put in your journey, you will beat it. You will get every bit of success you want out of it. And I can promise you that, man. Trust me. Believe you me. If there's anyone that can tell you, like, whatever position you're in, thinking you're done for, that's not the end. Trust me, if anyone can tell you it's not the end, it's me. Because boy, believe you me, I did not think 3-4 years ago I'd be sitting here in front of a camera talking to an audience, wearing my own brand. You see that? That's me. Yeah, man sat there and thought of an idea, and I said to my missus, yeah, babe, I'm gonna start a podcast, man. I'm gonna try to better myself. I'm gonna better our family. I'm gonna better our relationship. I'm gonna call it Father Talks Podcast. Can you help me do a little design for the YouTube and that? Me and my missus sat there. She designed all the banner and that, the logo you see on the YouTube, the logo you see on the Instagram, the clothing brand. She sorted all that for me. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, as much as I want to better myself, she wants me to better myself so she feels better, so everything's better. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it's like a machine, innit? Yeah? If one mechanism in the machine ain't working, then the whole machine's done. The whole machine's fucked. It's pointless. You know what I mean? So if my missus is all good, the kids are all good, but I'm moving all mad and making everything all mad, everything's just all mad. It's all pointless, man. But at the same time, you have to look past them bad times, but you have to just say, nah, them bad times are not me. That's not who I am. I don't know that person, because the person I was 3-4 years ago, I don't know him anymore. Do you know what I mean? We have our little back and forth sometimes in my own head when I think, is it even worth it? But I say, nah, G, it is worth it. What I'm doing right now, it's worth it. The position I'm in right now, it's worth it. Because like I say in other episodes, man, since I started this thing, I feel a lot better in myself. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing a lot better. I don't drink no more. I'm smoking less. One of my brethren, shout out to my brethren Ty, man, he started a little 100 push-up a day challenge kind of thing. And I said, you know what, I'm going to jump on it. I jumped on it and I've kept consistent with it. I even threw in my 100 sit-ups a day challenge, because obviously where man was on the beers, the belly got a bit bloated and that. So I said, nah, man's going to do some sit-ups as well, get the six-pack back, staying consistent with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, but a couple of years back, I'd say, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'd do it for one day and that's it, and not do it anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, but what I'm trying to say is, man, it's like, don't ever think the end is near. Do you know what I mean? Because you're far from the end. Like, I know this is going to sound bare, like, patronising, but, like, believe you me, whatever journey you're on, the first stage of a journey you're on, like, the first stage of, like, getting past the battles is the fact that you woke up in the morning and you got out of bed. Do you know what I mean? That's the first stage of beating any battle, innit? Because, like, whenever you're in a dark place, no matter what dark place you're in, whether you're in a bad stage of addiction, or you're feeling just a bit insecure about yourself, like depressed, whatever, like, it's hard to get out of bed. Do you know what I mean? You think, nah, it's not even worth waking up today. Like, I just want to sleep all day. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, like I say, if you're on a journey, if you're on any sort of dark journey, man, just keep going, keep pushing. It's only going to get better. Do you know what I mean? And always rate yourself. No matter what situation you're in, no matter what part of your journey you're in, just rate yourself. Because, boy, it makes the journey a whole lot more easier. If you have the confidence and you push yourself the right way instead of in a bad way, it makes the journey smoother, it makes it easier, and it just makes it more rewarding. Can't get my flipping words out. It makes it more better when you achieve what you want to achieve, is what I'm trying to say. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, topic of today's episode, man, rate yourself. It's Father Talks Podcast, man. It's only real spit round here. Big up to everyone who's tapped in and subscribed. If you ain't, make sure you deal with that, man. Please, I beg of you, real talk. I'm trying to get my thing up to 150 subscribers by the end of February. I don't really see it happening since the end of February is 2 days away, but By the grace of God, it could happen, man. Salutes and love hearts to everyone out there, man. Have a good evening. Bless up.